How can you afford to live in this economy? I can't. I can't. Hello you guys, and welcome back to another video with Di, where today we are starting a new segment called Let's Talk About It. So this segment is going to be about things that I want to talk about and different topics that you may or may not want to know about, but I think you should know about in the future if you're going to school, going through anything, and just everything I've personally went through in my life that you might just want advice or not advice or just my thoughts on. So let's just get into the video. This video on Let's Talk About It is going to be about moving out, like for your first time or like by yourself or like anything like that. And let me tell y'all, I've only been in this apartment since August 5th. Hasn't even been a year, and it's been a whirlwind of surprises. So let's just get started. So I moved here for a job opportunity. Since I fell through, that job fell through. I was at the job, but because of different circumstances, I no longer worked at that school. But let me just say, it's a blessing, everything that has happened since I've been here. Because I wouldn't be at the school that I am now that I love so much. So first thing, living alone. I live alone right now. I'm in a city where I don't really have any friends or family. I have one friend that y'all have seen on the vlog, Brianna. And I went to middle school with her, but I typically really don't have like friends here. So that part is really hard. Everyone talks about, oh my God, move out, like be by yourself, learn to live alone and da 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 da. It's a no from me. I'm sorry. I don't see how y'all do it. This is boring. Like, it's boring to me. I'm not saying that I don't like living here. Like, I love having my own space. I love like no one telling me to do certain things around the house because it's my house and I will get to it when I will get to it. But I feel like people don't tell you how like depressing it is to go from a household where you had like your mom and dad and your brother like talking to you, coming in and out, like just having conversations about their day and stuff like that, to going like strictly by yourself. And like it can be a little bit depressing, a little bit. Like, I'm gonna be honest, I was depressed like at first, like 2 months that I was here. So from like August to kind of like the middle of October, like I was just so stressed out from like stuff that happened. I was here alone. I mostly got depressed because I wasn't doing anything. Like at that point, from like the middle of August to October, like I wasn't working. And I was stressed about money. I was stressed about like, you know, not seeing anyone. I was just in the house doing the same thing every day. Waking up, watching TV, and like, it was just a lot. I do have a hobby. I just could not do that hobby like when I was here because most of my clientele was back at home because I'm a photographer. And most of my clientele was at home, and moving here, it's like I lost it, and then I tried to build it up here, and then I got depressed because it wasn't building up here, and just stuff like that. And I did end up having a shoot here, and you know, try not to like get discouraged of losing my clientele, but I would go home to go do shoots, and that was exciting. And you know, if you want to book me Book with Lady Di Photography. Lately, I've gotten the question like, oh, but you have a dog. You guys, she's not mine. It's Brianna's dog, and I'm the godmother, like the auntie. So Sage comes like whenever I want her. So I love Sage, but she's not my dog, you guys. She's not mine. Will I be getting a dog? Yes, I should be getting a dog this summer, and so I'm so excited about that because I feel like personally that's what I need. If you're the type of person who doesn't like living alone, and like you can be alone but you just don't specifically like living alone, get you a pet, because I feel like that will take like some of your worries away. And I've always wanted a dog. So another thing is money. I know at least one person has asked me like, how can you afford to live in this economy? I can't. I can't. Like, I can, but I can't. Like, if I moved back like home to Huntsville, rent is like $1,200, $1,300. My rent right now is not that. It's definitely not that. So listen to me closely. You can stay at your parents' house until you get on your feet. Please, ma'am, please, sirs, do that. Do that because economy right now is terrible. The economy is bad. Like, the cost of living is pretty bad. Like, thankfully my apartment is not $1,300 because I don't know what I would do, and I probably would not be living here. I would probably still be at my parents' house because I would not be able to afford a $1,300 apartment. And I'm blessed and thankful to God that I'm not paying that. But if you are paying that, just know how to budget because it's hard times out here. Some people are living paycheck to paycheck. Sometimes it's even hard to get groceries. Like, why are groceries so expensive? Like, I knew what my mom was talking about. Like, groceries are so expensive. To put food in my mouth is expensive. To wash my clothes is expensive because detergent is expensive. Like, everything just costs money. And money does grow on trees, but I'm talking about like dollar bills. I just want to be yanking some dollar bills off them trees, boo. And like on top of that, you gotta worry about like everything that's going on in the world. You gotta worry about politics. You gotta worry about still having time for your family. If you have a boyfriend, you gotta have time for your boyfriend. You gotta have time for your friends. You gotta be able to still go to church. You still gotta go to work. You still gotta, like, it's a lot. It's a lot. And like mentally it's exhausting. It's like exhausting sometimes. So like I highly recommend, like, if you don't have a therapist, like, get one. It's not bad to talk to anybody about your feelings. Sometimes you don't want to talk to like your parents, your boyfriend, or like your friends. Like, go talk to somebody. Like, it's not something to be looked down upon or anything like that. It really helps, really clears your mind, because I'm an overthinker and that mind just goes. So yeah, one thing I wanted to get on is social media. Social media is a beast, and it will mess up your mind, your feelings, your emotions, your mental health. Like, I know we're all at my age, we're thinking that we're supposed to be at certain places in life that others are because we're the same age. Completely false. Completely false. Like, you are in your own season that the Lord wants you to be in, and He has not put you in that situation that they're in because it's not your time yet. Like, it's not your time to get married. It's not your time to go back to school to get another degree. Like, it's not your time. It's not your time to move out. It's not your time to get a brand new car because you are not able, and that is okay. Like, I know for me moving out and like seeing people get new cars and like all these other things, it really messed with me. Like, dang, am I supposed to be doing that? Like, it's not, because you're on your own journey and no one's path is the exact same. To tell you that your journey, the road and path that you're on, you're doing great, and that's what you're supposed to be doing, and you will get to where you are trying to reach at some time of point. It's just not right now. Don't know when it's gonna be, but keep going, and that's all I can say. And that's, you just gotta pray about it and just strive to do your greatest, because the greatest in what you do is the greatest that anyone can try to do. So that's it. I'm gonna end the video here. I hope that you enjoyed my talk about living alone, my thoughts, feelings, comments, concerns, and anything like that. And I hope that you have a great rest of the week. Next week is going to be a vlog. The next 2 weeks are probably going to be a vlog. So yeah, I will see you next week for another video. Bye.